Hello. What's up, yo? Doing more hunter. Tell my guild hi. There. Alright. We got a Yeti to slaughter. And the pig is fine. Might end up moving my pet bar somewhere else, because the chat cover is covering it. Maybe here. I think that works. And I'll have to update my Domino's things. Hold on. Fine. Warrior copy hunter. Warlock copy hunter. Druid copy hunter. Mage copy hunter. Paladin copy hunter. Priest hunter. Rogue hunter. Shaman hunter. And that's it. Pretty much. Alright, I'm just going to reload UI to make sure things happen. Alright, let's go. Oh shit, I forgot. Hold on. I need to train my pet abilities for distribution. Actually, hold on. Put that there. Wait, it's not here? Why is it not here? Oh, no. It's here. Okay. We can do it like this. Because I want to get... Oh, already have growl. Train it. Train it in 1 to get growl, so it can actually taunt. What else? What else? What else? Not much. Just those 2 things. So anyway, I did some looking at what pets I want, and I think we'll start with pork bean, but then sooner or later we're going to transition into a gorilla. And I pretty much just want charge from pork bean, and that's about it. And there's more to train at the pet trainer, so we'll get those 2. And then once this guy hits level 10, we can upgrade his growl to level 2. Something like that. I also want to get claw from a cat, which is supposedly superior to bite. But while gorilla is pretty good for crowd control, it is only capable of using bite, not claw, for obvious reasons. So we might have to go looking for something else after him.
Great. You've come for training in order to pass it on to your pets? Off with you.
Hi, what can I do for ye? What's on your mind?
I'll be able to mend my pet later.
Keep your feet on the ground. What can I do for ye?
Level 12, I assume. No.
I have had to break many students of all they had
Yeah, level 12.
so that I might teach them anew. The service I offer becomes increasingly difficult to perform each time it is done. It is for that reason that it becomes increasingly expensive with each retraining. Do you desire that I break you of the talents you have learned?
No.
What can I do for ye?
Shut up. So anyway, Pork Bean. Welcome to the crew. And I've got a second slot for whoever I want to train for an ability. And I could get a third. I don't know. I kind of don't want to get a third until my money situation is better. So yeah. Anyway. Pork Bean is going to be my main pet while I journey. Actually, hold on. About that. What can Pork Bean learn? Go into species, boars. They can learn dash, growl, charge, bite, and cower. Thinking I might want to teach him bite. So, wolves are a ready source. Snow Tracker Wolf has bite 1, which would be helpful. And of course, Timber knows bite 2. So yeah, we're kind of thinking about that right now. Right, and I need more ammo. Because this ain't gonna cut it. Fuck. Where are the ammo merchants, I wonder? I can't remember for the life of me where I can buy ammo. Because it's been quite a while since I've played a hunter on this version of the game. Weapons. Do you have ammo? Oh, there's probably an ammo merchant over by the trainers. Because that would make sense. However, making sense is not exactly what happens. You know? Mail, nah. Looking at my mini-map. Griffin Master, yeah. Stable Master. I might actually just stable Pork Bean for a bit. Got any ammo in here? No. Okay, hold on. Gear vendor. Really? Just gear. Notable items, a heavy quiver. Right. More gear vendor. Sturdy recursive. Massive longbow. Fine short bow. Bows. I want guns, damn it. Give me guns. Guns. I want a gunsmith, goddammit. There's a meat vendor, but we don't really do that thing, do we? Plate and chain. Arms. Okay, what about on the lower floor in the basement?
You want to be trained in the use of a weapon, do you?
No.
Don't stand there slack-jawed. Speak up, laddie.
Blade, axe, another weapon master.
Well, hi there. Are you here to learn the proper technique of a new weapon?
Crossbows, thrown. Not really what I'm looking for. We might need to go to Stormwind for reasons. Bow merchant. I don't want a bow. I want a fucking gun. You got guns? Yes, you got guns. Okay. Good fucking god. Ornate, we already have. Small pouch, 8 slots. As opposed to 6. Yes. I would like this. There we go. Get that out of here. Get a whole hell of a lot of heavy shot, because we're going to need it. And Pork Bean wants a snack.
Keep your feet on the
How do I feed him again? Right. Okay. That's better. Cool. So we handled the gun situation. Probably go through my light ammo first. Alright, so let's stable Pork Bean for now. We'll figure out charge later. And figure out bite pretty much first.
No. Safe travel.
Alright. Put Pork Bean in daycare. Alright. I also want dash on. So how about we figure out dash, where to get it. Dangerous walking around here blind. But you know. Alright, what about Dunmorrow? Dunmorrow. Nope. Pet level 30 is the minimum for this. So no, we can't do that yet. Cower. we do have Juvenile Snow Leopard as Cower rank 1, just in case we need a pet that keeps quiet for the tank to take aggro instead. Which is nice. Let's see. Flatland Cougar, no. We're not in that. What have I got equipped? Light. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I guess Dunmore Juvenile Snow Leopard is the only thing. Okay. We got other ranks to get. So basically, we're just gonna pump and dump a Snow Leopard. After we pump and dump a wolf. Winter Wolf? Does Winter Wolf work? Yeah, Winter Wolf works. So let's go get a Winter Wolf, because, hey, it's right outside the city. Fun. C7, which is... Sorry, I'm still trying to figure shit out. Oh, right here. Yeah. Right on my thumb. We're only going to keep this guy for as long as we need him for learning bite to teach another pet. So we really don't need to rename him, or maybe even not even feed him. Theory. But, I don't know, these things are strange, are they not? Fine, I'll feed you again. And I'll teach you how to growl. They don't have any points. Alright, good. That was a good growl. Should still start with Hunter's Mark followed by Concussive Shot to help the pet take over duties for aggro. So, I guess we grind just a bit. I think he will eventually teach me how to use bite. Once he uses it enough. So the goal is pretty much just to send him in and wait for him to use the move several times over. And there it is. Cool. So yeah, we know bite for our pets. Well, we know bite 1. It's got a juvenile cat. I don't know about the regular snow leopards. Juvenile snow leopard would be better, in theory. Tame that, get all we can out of it. And then we can go over to Timber, tame him, get bite 2. Theoretically. Yeah, I'm pretty much just training pets right now. But we will get into the meat of things yet to happen in due time. I'm here to collect all pets and abilities from pets. Well, mostly abilities for pets because I can't track collecting pets. It has been a morning, which is fine. Alright, let's go get Claw. And or Dash. Something like it. Pet trainer, of course.
Training in order to pass it on to your pets.
That's a lot.
I'm the finest wares in the land.
You can have those. Don't really need that. You don't have any jerky.
Off with you. How are ya?
You.
Off with you. Bread, fill your tankard and pull up a chair. Stories to tell and kegs to empty. What can I... Cooking is a lifelong pursuit. I see we share the same passion.
Great. Fuck me. Anyway. Abandon. Doesn't become aggressive. Okay, so I think the plan will be we go ahead and get one, but then we farm and not feed it, because really we don't need to. Snow leopard, come on. The fuck are you? There. Alright, hold on. It's a regular snow leopard, not a juvenile. Need a juvenile. And I think they are down there. Oh, shit. The yawns. The yawns never stop. Okay. Do it again. Hope nothing wanders near. Then abandon her. Or him. I don't know. I just want to learn. I just want to learn. Growl. You know, no. Goal is to use cower, so I learn it. So, what may be the best course of action is send them in. And don't do a damn thing. While they cower, alright, good job. Here's a cookie. You earned it. You got really, really low. It's a good out-of-combat heal as well. Fine, we'll kill this thing too. There's Cower rank 1. Yeah, that's the way. And they did all the work, so they get all the credit. Abandon. Okay, anything from these bears? Black bears? Maybe. Da bears. Hold on. Duplicate that. Bring it on up. Claw, I would imagine. Ice Claw Bear. No duh. So let's get us an Ice Claw Bear. To learn Claw. At least Claw 1. See if we can't find one down here. And if not, then we're probably going to have to go to the main spawning area for them instead. And there's one of them? Yes. Yes, there's a one of them. Control. Oh, right here. Sorry. Keep forgetting that 7 is on my thumb. Here, have a treat. And I guess I could train you in Growl. Take it. Alright. And we learned it. Cool. Cool. Abandon him. What else? We could get Claw 2 from Mange Claw, which technically in Dunmurrow, but we haven't been in his area yet. And Bjarn, also in Dunmurrow, haven't been to his area. And he's level 12. So now for a bit. Alright, Bite 2, Timber. Cower 2, not until we're a bit higher level. Thunderstomp, not until we can tame a freaking gorilla. Right. Okay, so let's see. We have Bite, Claw, Growl, Lightning Breath. Not until we can get over to the Barrens, pretty much. And get to level 18. Or go to Wailing Caverns at level 15. So yeah, we're kind of Cower 1 we did. We do Bite 2, Claw 2, Scorpid Poison, Screech. Yeah, I might want to get a fucking owl as my main thing AoE wise, because yeah. Hold on. So Screech, Greater Flesh Ripper in Westfall. We need to be level 16. So that'll happen later. So yeah, I forgot about the owl thing. Scorpid Poison we can learn from things in Durotar, but we don't have access to Durotar, at least not readily. So we'll have to wait. Claw 2. Anything in Dunmurrow? Yeah, Mange Claw. As established. We'll get that later. For now, I think we should work on getting Bite 2. While we work on getting Charge at the same time. So Pork Bean.
Welcome.
Assemble.
Safe travels.
Alright, let's head over to where Timber goes. And level up Pork Bean while we wait. And or clear the area for Timber's arrival. And then we get Timber, and then we train Timber until I learn Bite 2. You could learn Bite, but only later. Can't learn Claw. Can't learn Cower yet. Yeah, okay. Needs training points. And you do that by leveling them up. And just palling around with them. In fights. If they can't level up. So there we go. The lower the level is, the more you can get training points to help them do things, theoretically. So yeah. Yeah, I forgot the Screech strat, so I guess we're gonna be maining an owl at some point, or a vulture. I like the owls better, though, because they can learn more. Hold on, let me look at that species. Let's see, owls, growl, screech, cower, dive, and claw. Dive can come from things level 30 or over, so that's not going to be for a long time. But Screech is pretty available soon. They can also know Claw. Carrion birds. They can know Screech, Growl, Dive, Bite, Claw, and Cower. Right. So what's the difference? Well, for one thing, they aren't general. Well, owls are offense, or actually birds of prey. So there you go. Carrion birds actually learn bite and claw, but you really want to be using claw exclusively. Although carrion birds have a little bit more diverse diets with fish rather than meat. So do with that what you will. So I think an owl would be good. So we go over to Teldrassil eventually. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Who did I give that to? Bank of Null? Okay, whatever. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Hey, timber is available right now, but I need to clear the area. Otherwise, I might end up dying to his spawn. Ooh, boy. Well, looks like someone got the same idea as me. Either that, or they're struggling. Struggle bussin'. Alright, I want to avoid timber until I can do a thing. So let's pull timber. And kill his kin instead. And it doesn't matter how many times we have to resurrect Porkbean. We just need to flee the rest of the shit, if at all possible. Although killing Porkbean makes him more angry. Also, it won't level him up. Not very well, anyway. Maybe this instead. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Round 2 with the creature of least comfort getting. I should wait until Timber actually pats back, so we're only getting the good shit. Na, 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 na. Just want to kill his boys. And then run. That's a weird image. The growl icon. Abandon. Or not. Well, yes, actually. Abandon or not. Actually, we need to stash this guy away instead. Even though I don't really know exactly. This is such a mess. Should have grabbed something disposable to help me with this. You know what? Sorry, pork bean. I gotta take this thing. I just gotta tame it. This could be pretty damn risky, because he could kill me before the tame goes off, and that's not cool. Also, as long as his fucking things. As long as we get him down here to the ice, should not be too much of a problem. As long as we're not getting attacked from multiple angles. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Cool. Alrighty. Let's go get bite 2. Learn bite 2. He doesn't need another meal. He's okay right now. Guess we could do a regular snow leopard or not. I don't know. Elder boar. Do that one. It's just all about isolating the target from its posse. Anyhow, give him growl and growl 2, I guess. Doesn't exactly matter. Alright, we don't need these. Not right now. Now, if I actually named him Timber, it would actually trigger a lot of unpleasant noises. So I'm not going to. Might as well be farming pork. While I wait and wait. Just go. Just go have at it. I don't have to do shit. Because I'm at least level 10, he's at least level 10, everything's cool. Right? Bite 2, yeah, pet level 8 required. It's no big deal. He needs another snack. Give it. Okay. Get that one too. Give me a lemonade, man. It's still morning, but I don't care. Hey, bite 2, yay. Okay. Alright, you have fulfilled your purpose. Let's get us another pork bean. Rename. Just call him Pork Bean again. Pork Bean 2. Pork Bean 2. No. Can't have numbers. Suck. Just call him Pork Bean, okay? Not complicated. I guess we can stick with him now. Get Growl. Get Growl 2 at 10. Get Bite. All things good. Now I need to get Jerky. Or something. Something he can eat. But I have it balanced for Jerky. To auto-submit the Jerky. Where is he? There. Go. Yeah, it's with usage. So Pork Bean's going to be with us for a little bit. Oh, I learned it. Never mind, we're good. It's also a random chance. So the next tier of reachable pet for learnable abilities, I suppose, is level 15. As far as bare minimum is concerned. Anyway, we should also get Mange Claw and finish out the set of Dunmara Tamables for learning. Dun, dun, dun. Uh-huh. So yeah, I'm getting a little sidetracked in things. But it's okay. And you know what? Let's put that there. Because I don't give a fuck. Alright. Let's find a meat vendor. Not a bread vendor or other kind of vendor. Just meat. Because my boy want meat. Meat, 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 meat. God, I can't wait until more frickin' One Piece is out. Love that show. Well, out with dubs because my eyesight is garbage. Meat, meat, meat. Here. Okay. Although, very likely I'm going to have to swap to fruit when I get a gorilla. Because gorillas do not eat meat. Ever.
Watch your back.
Anyway. Off we go to slaughter a yeti in the hills while I grind the level of my pork bean. Just another relaxing day in paradise, isn't it? Was it ever paradise? No. No, it was never paradise. Na, 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 na. Tough jerky. Tough jerky, tough jerky, tough jerky. You know, I'm gonna exempt that. Exempt this too because I can't vendor it. Exempt those. We don't care. Light and heavy shot cannot be vendored, so I don't really give a shit if I can drop them or not. Also, they go in their own little pouch that I need because it ups my draw speed on everything. Anyway, we're going to kill some mobs along the way because this boy needs some XP. Pork. Big pork. Okay, there you go. Big pork. Of course, he doesn't have an AoE taunt, but, you know. Cool. Not bad. Perfect. Got a training point, I think. Good job, pork. You did it. Let's give him bite. Armor. Should probably do armor as well. Because he is going to be dying unless he do it. Unless he do the armor. Alright, now. Go kill your cousin. And your cousin's cousin. And your grandpa. And your brother. And your sister. I am a very cruel taskmaster. And your neighbor. And your best friend. Oh yeah, and that guy too. And I could make him eat beer-basted pork ribs. Or boar ribs, rather. That would be cruel, and not really in the cards for my macro. So, we're fine. For the moment. So the experience he gets is based on the experience I get. So the more experience I get when killing mobs, the more he gets. which means fighting tougher and tougher foes. Tougher foes than he could probably ever get. But he's level 8, and that's fantastic. Let's see. Got any training points? No. Whatever. Tundra Hills we looked at. It's okay. It's okay. Now, for this soloing, we don't really need our pet to be on high alert. Or even to be active. Because all we have to do is get to the fences and hop around them. Easy. I don't even have to ask for help from a party. But I do want to train my boar, so it might actually be advantageous to keep him out.
Middle of the night. And this morning, sure enough, the herd was missing 2 rams.
Don't need that, or that, or
Big
that.
Ash has been preying on our livelihood, with most of King's armies off in distant lands fighting with the Alliance. There is no one to keep Vagus at bay. Perhaps you are brave enough to seek out the beast and slay him. Bring me one of his fangs, and I will reward you. Big Ash lurks just above the ranch here, but be warned, he is deadly.
Could probably just leave Pork Bean in the fight until he dies. And then we do the soloing strat. I don't know. Anyway, he comes out here eventually, so I'm just gonna sit and spin. Or just take him. You know? Just take him. Vegash. Hello. We can try to do this straight up. It's probably not going to work. Yeah, we're not. We're not heroes. Yet. Just make sure you piss him off. Continue to piss him off. Drag him to a fence where you jiggle him around a bit. We You could do this with any ranged class, really. As long as you're careful. You can shoot past the fences, he can't. Because he doesn't want to. Easy. Alright, let's get our friend back up. Because we're going to need him for a thing. How's that better? Confused. Oh, because that's strength and stamina. Okay. What the fuck ever. Alright, let's get him. Soloing exploit. Sweet. Dun, dun, dun,
Very well
dun.
done. Baron will be so happy when he hears the good news. To kill Vegas is no easy task. I imagine one day you'll be fighting alongside King Magni's men on the Alliance.
Get rid of that. It's all good. And your boy is fine. Good as the day he was born. Or spawned on the plains. Well, although these are not really plains. Well, maybe they are. I don't know. These are mountains. Anyway, we don't need these. So fuck it. Alright, let's go kill some trogs. Hey, pork bean. What do you want?
As a member of the Senate and the Explorers,
You want to mash?
myself
Or do you want to smash?
to frog infestation that has gripped our lands. They've certainly made a mess of Golbola Quarry.
Up to you.
As we dug deep into the earth, they poured out, destroying our equipment and driving the miners out. There's not much else to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get back to work. If you help me with the trogs, I'll gladly recompense. Those light-blasted trogs, turning my worksite into a wreck! Look at that! There goes another barrel of powder. Oh! I wish I could go down there and wring every one of their scrawny little necks. I want to kill them all! This can't be good for my health. All this stress and anger. What have they left me with?
Nope, we didn't pull another.
My aim's no
Probably pull this one now.
to the quarry and kill some of
On
those
snapper.
buggers. I'll pay you. Just hurt them, kill them.
Let's get skull thumpers here. I'll heal him out of combat, okay? It's no big deal. Or just let him die. That too. Whew. What a day. Sorry, pork bean. I could have bandaged him, but I didn't. I didn't feel like it. And everything's cool. The cycle of abuse continues. Call PETA. I dare you. You won't, because this ain't real. Let's go. He dead again. He dead again. Let's get my heavy shot on then. Okay. Let's get him up. He has a very tough time staying alive against multiple opponents. But, you know, that will change eventually. Good job, Pork Bean. You lived. Here's another treat. And a bandage. There you go. Pork Bean gonna die here again. Hopefully he doesn't die before the enemy does. Alright, good, he leveled up. Or got more skill points? Yeah, he got more skill points. Cool! We'll leave him. We'll leave him be for now. Funkadelic. Very. Very funkadelic. Alright, I leveled up that time. Just get better at this. Keep looking back so our exit strategy is sound. There we go. Good boy. Very good. What else? One more skull thumper and 2 more bone snappers. Okay. Not bad. I need to get my defense up too. It's always a constant struggle to do that. Well, we got bone snappers in the yard, right? So we could just skedaddle out of here. Mostly skull thumpers, but this one's a bone snapper. Come on. Oops. We're done. Alright, let's get on out of here. Walk up a rock if I have to. Doesn't matter though. These guys can shoot them down if they come up here.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. But I won't be happy until they're all dead. All of them. It is a start. Hopefully we can take advantage of it and move some mountaineers in to secure the area. Then we can begin to restore our infrastructure and get the miners back to work.
Alright.
For your system.
Back to defense. Got 2 points. That's cool. Hammer spine, don't care. Don't frickin' care. I might get rid of Pork Bean again. Because he's done his useful thing. We need Mange Claw. And plus we got these to pick up. Scarred, which is probably slightly better. Till I get my actual forever friend, this guy's going to be disposable. And I could just teach charge to something else. Basically fulfill the same purpose. Plus I want Claw too. And or... Hold on. What else? Right, Claw 2, Screech. We need Screech. We also need an owl. As soon as I hit Teldrassil.
Fellow siege engine pilot Maury Hildelv is
Train that up.
We were looking for a rare ore that's needed for a high-grade blast powder, and during our search he drove his engine up a steep hill and busted it. Still convinced that ore Hildelv charged me to guard our engines while it's been days, and I've heard some beastly growls in the hills at night. Maury's tough as nails, but I'm worried. Please, adventurer, find him.
I'll have Pork Bean help for a little bit and then get replaced. There's Mange Claw. Alright, abandon. And then tame this. Because I can. Because I'm a level 11. Dude, you knocked me over. What the fuck? Not cool, bro. He's gonna do it again, ain't he? Totally fucked this up for me. Nope. Okay, cool. We good. We got the bear. The bear. Which we will feed. Alright, I might as well feed myself. Alright. Mange Claw's Mangy Claw can't exist until Mange Claw spawns. And I forgot to give him Growl. But it doesn't matter. Alright, we're going to be palling around with this guy for a bit. Doesn't have training points, so we can't really do that. And he can't learn charge. And I still need to learn Claw 2 from him. So there's that. And then once we have Claw 2 learned, I think we can think about getting us a bird of prey.
Thank you, adventurer. Your deed will be remembered by the pilots of the Ironforge Siege Brigade.
I don't care about daggers. I'm trying to do this quickly. Because quickly is better. Maybe. Anyway, boars are everywhere all over here, so once we learn how to Claw 2, how to teach Claw 2, we will be fine. Go. Teach me. Teach me. Go. Yay, Claw 2. Nice. Very nice. I still prefer pork. But we can get a new flavor of pork in the next zone over. So it's no big deal. Bum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum. I'll feed you, I don't care. Southgate. Da-na-na. Do-no-no. Do-no-no. Might actually want to go get my owl soon, rather than waiting. Glorious. Probably get the freaking most basic one I see.
Oh, whoa!
I don't know about that.
Stuff really puts a shine in your eyes. I feel like I can see in the dark. I've been drinking more of that shimmer stout my brother made. It's great stuff. I want a fellow mountaineer to try it. His name's Cadrell, and he's usually patrolling the road through Thelsamar in Loch Modan. To get to Thelsamar, go southeast through the tunnel, then turn northeast when the path forks into a road. Follow that road straight into Thelsamar. Give Mountaineer Cadrell this cask of shimmer stout and see what he thinks.
Samba-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-da. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Alright, I might stumble and fumble around with the skip, but I have confidence that I can do it without the guide's help.
With so many of the king's soldiers fighting valiantly on remote battlefields, we've become overwhelmed on the home front. Trogs are tunneling up from every crevice. The Trog infestation poses the largest threat to Ironforge. These disgusting mutants must be destroyed. We need you, brave adventurer, to venture forth and lay waste to the Trog threat. Slay 10 Stone Splinter Trogs and 10 Stone Splinter Scouts and report back. Adventurer, you may or may not be aware of the Trog threat looming over Dwarven lands. With the Ironforge Reserve called up to the Alliance front,
There you go.
we are left with a fraction of the defense forces needed to keep these lands safe. My regiment is assigned to watch over the gate here, and we cannot leave our post for fear of invasion. But we need some pressure put on those damn Trogs lurking in the hills. We're up to the... Bring me back 8.
I'm getting quite a bit of glare from my right side. It's a problem. Whatever, it's fine. We could also get a spider. I forget what they teach, if anything. Probably just more bite. Probably just bite, actually. So no, I don't think we can get anything unique from those.
Mark my words.
Shut up.
You won't find faster griffins anywhere in the Eastern Kingdoms.
I will mark no words. Fuck off.
What can I get for you today?
It's not what you can get from me, it's what I can do for you. I can give you stuff, and you can give me money.
Safe travels.
Alright, let's get my usual suspects. Yeah, that works. Well,
There's never a shortage of empty bags.
easy.
in Thelsamar. Kids running in and out.
Just turn it in immediately.
After a hard day.
Jeez.
Famous for our blood sausages. I don't suppose you've ever tried them. No? Around here, you've got to work for your meals. And don't think just because you're a fancy adventurer, you'll be...
She already knows it, right? Yeah, she do.
I'll need
We don't need it.
4 intestines for the casings and spiders.
And I guess we can send these over to the bank alt,
Trust me, it seems a lot harder than it looks. But
because we don't need them.
never known someone to take much interest in the making of sausages. But
We can sell these.
here you go.
We don't need them.
Them fresh.
Well, we are going to need them eventually. I don't know. Anyway, then send this off to the main. I'll use the linen for me. Yeah. Also, send the Cragmore ribs to Bankalt, because we're not going to be collecting those anymore, nor are we going to be using them for anything. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
The best miner has a firm grip on his pick, stout heart in his chest.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I see a lot of young dwarves at my door, eager to learn the trade of mining. And if there's one thing a miner needs more than anything, it's a pick. I have a list of mining students who scored high in their lessons and earned an honorary pick. Take my list to Golna Bouldertoe in Ironforge. He'll get the picks ready.
I need to train
So
first aid,
master, Thorgrim Borrelson,
because we're almost
transport
at the point where we can learn heavy linen bandage.
This stuff gets your head turning, and it lightens
Might as well finish out this, because,
like I can fly.
yeah.
We have a real infestation problem to the west. Tunnel rat kobolds have moved into the foot.
Alright, hold up.
Setting up dens and fouling our land with their filth. We want them eliminated. Hunt them, bring me their ears and earn their bounty. You can find tunnel rat kobolds and their dens west of Thelsamar, littered along the mountainside.
Do you have first aid trainers here?
Stormpike is looking for a run.
Could have sworn you did.
Do a little traveling for him. How about it? Are you the person for the job? If so, then you'll find Stormpike at the top of the Northern Guard Tower.
I guess it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, we're going to be in Ironforge again soon, so it doesn't matter. Da-na-na-na. Stormpike's task first. I want a boar. God damn it. There's it. There's our boar. I will abandon you. Pick up this new boy. Dun, 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 dun. Of course, the guards might come over and wallop it if they patrol, so caution. But I'm throwing caution to the wind here. Pork bean 3. All right. Let's feed that bastard. Feed that bastard until he's full. Oops. Wrong one. I did that one. Alt middle button. It's not the one. Even though, I think maybe I should make it that one. Because I never remember where it is. Unless it's there. Now, control button could actually be to my benefit as well on there. Alright, let's give him the name Pork Bean. Pork bean the third. Doesn't work. Okay, pork bean. Just call him pork bean. Pork bean the third.
Very good.
I have a task that I can't do while I'm guarding. In fact, it'll take you far from Loch Modan, your perfect chance for adventure. There is a dwarven armorsmith whose work I admire greatly. His name is Furin Longbeard, and his skill is unmatched. I need a new shield, and I must have one of his. The problem is, Furin is far to the south in the dwarven district within Stormwind, in human lands. I can't imagine why he would live there so far from Ironforge. The humans must pay him a king's ransom to keep him there. So if you want to travel and don't mind making some money, send Furin my request for a shield. The Silver Stream mine to the east ran dry long ago. It was converted by the Miners' League into a storage depot. But now kobolds have moved in, putting their filthy paws on good dwarven tools. We'll root out those vermin soon enough, but the League wants someone to get their gear out of the mine before we warriors tromp in there and break things. It'll be a tough delve. You might want cohorts at your side.
Fuck you, sheep.
Gear is stored in Miners' League crates throughout the mine. Good luck.
Kill your brother. Kill him now. Kill your big brother. I love doing that. I just love roaming around, picking up whatever pet I want. I also like using boars as my disposable pet. Just feels like it's worth it. It's worth all the food I feed them. By the way, I need to get more food for the pets. Probably another couple fives worth. Let's go, bitch.
To Ironforge, ah. For a small fee, I can put you on the back of one of my griffins. How does that sound? For just a few coins, one of my griffins will take you to Ironforge. From there, deliver Brock's list to Golner Boulder Troll. You'll find him in the deep. That's in the Great Forge district of Ironforge, which is right where my griffin will drop you off. Speak to me again when you're ready for the journey.
Oh, the life of a hunter. Ah, big stretch. Big stretch. Oh, fuck you, Hammer Spine. No one cared. I wish these tracker things would close themselves once we're out of range of the thing that it's tracking. You know, when we no longer care that it's in the area. But it doesn't. And that's sad. I am sad. Sad that some add-ons are not exactly what I want them to be. Yeah, so I don't know. Alright, so kind of slight detour. We are going to turn these in. But after we're done turning these in, we're going to head out the front gates.
You ask me, there's no greater profession than a miner. if you ask
and
me.
do the deathless wetland skip
Ah, the lastest list of Brock's best pupils.
without guidance.
I have a batch of honorary picks ready to go. I just need to chisel in the names of the students. Here are the honorary picks for Brock students. If you've already been to Thelsamar, then you should fly a griffin back there. Take the picks to our griffin master, Griff Thurden, and speak with him about a ride back to Thelsamar.
You have to get these to Thelsamar, eh? That won't be a problem. As long as you've already been to Thelsamar and spoken to Thorgrim Borrelson. Then you can take one of my griffins back to him.
For a small fee, you can buy a griffin ride to Thelsamar, as long as you've already been there. Griffins will only fly you to places you've already been, so be sure to speak with every griffin master you see, so you can fly to him later. You've already been to Thorgrim, the griffin master of Thelsamar, so now you can return to him. And once in Thelsamar, you can deliver the picks to Brock Stoneseeker. Speak with me when you're ready to go.
Great.
Authority of the king! Has Magni taken complete leave of his senses? And that damnable Whitebeard? Taken matters into his own hands, has he? The Senate will not be pleased to hear about this, not one bit. What, are you still here? Go before I call the guards.
Alright, not having my pet will actually make this a little bit simpler. So we're gonna leave him dismissed for the time being. Or not, because the fucking tone I have set for not having a pet is a little annoying over time. So, hey. Plans change.
How are ya?
Want more meat.
Watch your back.
Okay. Alright, we're getting out of here. We'll do a deep run wrap roundup on the way back. Because I ain't got shit to do otherwise. Oy, oy. Interesting. Weird. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Nor do I really give a shit. Because we're going some other way. And hopefully not gonna die. If so, then I take full responsibility. Either that or I'm gonna completely ignore it until I actually get to the place I'm trying to be. I forget exactly where we need to do the weird jumpies. But it's somewhere around here. So. This is completely unguided at the moment. So I'm a little bit rusty at it. here, I think. Yeah. I go for the stutter stepping because I think you jump higher and further when you hit forward and jump at the same time. I can't remember how that mechanic works, but you know. He's doing it again. He's ignoring regular progression again. I know I am. Some could say this is cheating. Others could say this is normal. Just normal, classic WoW things. Come on. Come on, I did it on my gnome. My other gnome. My main. I can do it on my hunter. I know this. Oh, come on. Why am I in the divot now? Alright, screw the special jump method, because I don't really think it matters. Just run. Come on. Get on the other part, you piece of shit. So every race has the same jump height. Even elves and dwarves and all that. Well, except for the night elves. Sometimes the night elves do a special jump. Same with blood elves. So elves have a somewhat higher jump that they could do. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. Other times. Come on. 30-second timer in my face. Can't see the jumps that well. I can actually see them pretty damn well because the background is white. Bright fucking snow white. All I want to do is get over to Teldrassil, get my owl, call him Superb Owl, and question marks profit. That's it. That's all. Alright, fine, I'll do the fucking simultaneous walk and jump thing. The stutter jump. I had it for a second, and then I lost it. Okay, there we go. Okay, we made it. Now, that was the hard part. Now it's just trying our best not to fall to death. If I can remember exactly where we need to be. It's over here, I think. And then we go over here. I've done this so many times during hardcore, but it gets rusty after a while. We go up here. I forget the exact landmarks I need to hit, but I sort of remember them from when I did this on Lifeseeker TV. So, let's hope I can remember again. Most of those landmarks are actually on the minimap, so because we passed by the tram icon and the flight path icon, right? Okay, and then there's a grove of trees down there. If I can remember correctly, we might need to go down here. Specifically. And then there's a larger grove of trees down there, which we do not go through, I think. Or do we go through them? I can't remember. We'll go this way first. We need to find the waterfall, which is the most memorable landmark on this trip. Okay, I think it was actually this way. Because it was over a ridge. And I can't remember whether or not we went through this wooded place or not. Yes, and there is a gap between tree and ground there that we may pass on the way. And then here's another grove of trees. Yet another one. And then we go through this one. Wasn't quite the right grove of trees that I was expecting, so I was a little off. And then we see a base camp of some kind with workers in it. Mountaineers. Feed my pet again, because I can. Either this or we go this way. I'm not too sure. I need to find that waterfall with bears around it. I think this is it. Yes, this is it. Whee! Ooh, that was almost lethal. Bandage. That was foolhardy of me. And not very good. Give me more health. Alright, let's sidestep the bears then. And now we do not travel directly down the waterfall. We travel to this bluff over here. Okay, and then not that way, this way. Gotta wait for regen. That doesn't offer more regen, okay. Just checking. Alright. I think I can make it now. Yes, okay. And here. Okay. Not bad. And then around here. And around this tree. Specifically. And then we're into the hidden farm area. With cows in it. Officially within the wetlands. Then we pass the cows and the wheat bundles. Alright. And then we come to this notch in the hills. Okay, and then we jump down to that bluff down there. And hope we land it. Because if we don't, we're probably screwed. Alright, there we go. And then we just hop on down these bluffs until we reach more or less safe areas. More or less. Let me get the health buff. Come on. Okay. Not terrible. And shaladoop. And then shaladoom. And now we meet our maker. A little bit. Just need to be careful that we don't run into any crocs or murlocs or anything like that, which could kill us very, very quickly. And here's where some extra dodge would help. And a disposable pig. With growl. Back away from that. Okay. Now we run. And we win. We win so hard. Ugh. Alright, get that flight path before we get too cocky.
Can I help? Where would you like to fly to?
Perfect. Alright, we made it. Now we should buy some potions. If they are available, which they aren't always. Can't use them yet, but they will be useful in the future. Very, very useful.
See you later.
Also, it's no big deal. We'll be able to use them very quickly. Might as well get a bronze tube as well. Well, you know what, I don't care. I don't care enough. I'll get it if it tells me to get it, but I'm not going to get it right now. Because it's not telling me to get it. Easy. Do I have fishing? I do. Not very good fishing, but I have it. Okay. No big deal. Okay, well, we made it to Menethil Harbor. And so the big skip is over. We did it. Victory achieved. All that. Let's go find us a superb owl. Superb owl companion. He's just a pork bean. I'm looking for a fucking bird of prey. Bam. Just bam. Straight off. Better to do it now than later, because he'll be way under level later. And I don't want that. I want them to be decently leveled alongside me. So here we are. Summit. Yay, fortitude. Thank you for saving my life. Holy shit. That fucking buff probably single-handedly saved me from dying on that one fall. Fuck you, shark. I don't give a shit. If I can't target you, then you're worthless. Alright, off to Aberdeen. Don't care about reef shark either. Fuck it. Alright. And then we jump off, get over to the flight master, talk to the flight master, then call it good. Pork beans having fun. Yeah, and we can turn in the Darkshore group request as well. Because I don't give a fuck.
The hippogriff is a noble beast, proud and swift. They are an honor to train and can quickly take their rider a great distance.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk to her. Put pork bean in storage. And then look at grouper. We'll get the water breathing thing later. Right now, I just want grouper. We can give that back to the bank alt once we're done with it.
Great. Hi there, I'm Gubba Blump. I love fishing. The Blump family is known for fishing. My name is Gubba Blump. I fish. There's a kind of fish I like to catch around these parts called dark shore grouper.
Get it out of here.
Go out on a boat to fish for grouper, but no.
I don't need it.
Going out since their mean old Murlocs moved in. I bet they've been eating up all the grouper. Say, you want to help me catch dark shore grouper? I'd give you a bona fide Blump family fishing pole if you did. It's a real good pole to catch fish with. Some real nice groupers, adventurer. Thanks for helping me out. You're at least as good of a fisherman as my cousin, Graun Blump. She also has a beard and she smells kind of funny, but that don't do nothing to stop her fishing. I reckon you have what it takes to use a Blump family fishing pole.
Everything's cool. We'll come back to that later. We'll come back to that when it actually matters. And there's a chest down there, why? Or giant clam. Counts as a chest. Anyway, we're going to Teldrassil. Get our new pet, level it up a little bit, get to level 12, then question marks profit. Probably train and then head on back to Ironforge. How are we on time? 2 hours? Okay. 2 hours on this VOD. So once we get back to Ironforge, I think we're going to part this VOD and I'm going to get a snack or something. And then we'll continue from there. Can the boat please show up? Well, there it is, I guess. And Teldrassil in the distance that keeps fading out of existence because of draw distance limitations. I could actually up that, I think. Right? Graphics. Monitor primary. Vertical sync enabled. Disabled. Enabled. VSync. Please. Stop it. Anyway. On the boat. Multi-sample. Ultra high. Particle density fair. Huh. Sun shafts, texture resolution. Ray traced shadows. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've had it off all this time. How about we just keep it that way? Because it seems fine. Doesn't look funky to me. Verticals without vertical sync on. So it's a whatever kind of setting to me. For this game, at least. But for any other game, it would be mandatory to have. Glorious day. Glorious. Soon. Soon. Yeah. We're going to level up off of Exploration XP, because that's kind of how I like to do things. Kind of. I will discover this flight path, because it's just what you do after getting on Teldrassil. Getting to Teldrassil. Something like that.
To maintain our link to the mainland, we have hippogriffs constantly flying between the Theron village and Darkshore.
Yeah. Sure. Guaranteed, this is going to level us up. There it is. Welcome to Darnassus. Yay! And I'm going to learn how to use a bow because the guide is going to tell me to do that anyway. Might as well do it now. So stupid. Weapon Master.
The grace with which I fight is not something I can teach you.
Bows.
Various weapons.
We'll figure out the rest later. So stupid. I'd rather keep using guns, because I have the frickin' expertise in it. Specialization. But eventually it'll tell us no. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. When in fact it is actually a good idea. So I'll ignore the guide at that point. However, having the training now will save us a trip. Because having the training is actually a good idea. Just in case. Although now auto gear will use it. I don't know. Weird things happen. Owl, come to me. Feed the owl. Superb owl. Na 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 na. All right, do some training. Can do claw and growl. Do growl. Can't do growl 2 yet. We will eventually do that though. It's a little under-leveled, but that's kind of the whole deal with it. Okay. I think we can safely go back and figure shit out.
Adventurer, we are not ashamed to say that we are in need of all of the assistance that we can get in our fight at Warsong Gulch.
Okay, never mind.
There is greater honor to be had now than at any time in the past, if you so choose to lend us your skills.
So, whatever.
The Silverwing Sentinels are sure to look more favorably upon your efforts on our behalf. Will you join the battle?
Hell no. Hell no. I am not a PvP major. And you must be a PvP major to do PvP well. I want this. Give it to me. And you don't have guns. I like guns. I would rather have a gun.
Farewell.
Okay, let's train hunting. While we're in a city that does that. First aid. We did first aid, right? Yeah, we did. Cool. Mm, 12. I get Min Pet now, I think. Yeah, I do. I might want to put that on 7. Maybe.
Welcome to the Cenarian Circle, adventurer.
Of course, get my fucking... What the fuck? What the fuck do you want me to do without that? Huh? Dumbass. Corrond. Anyway, mend pet. We get mend pet. We put it here. And we love it. Distracting shot. I mean, kind of a last resort type thing, because I don't want the aggro. Wing clip would be good in a general melee rotation. So probably do that. Turn this into that. Rotation 2. So anyway, Raptor Strike. Boom. Alright, and then Wing Clip. Cast Wing Clip. In theory. Has no cooldown, it's instant cast, 5 damage, reduces enemy target's movement speed for 10 seconds. Yeah, and Raptor Strike is on next melee, so... yeah. Just push them together. Let's go to the pet trainer.
You've come for training in order to pass it on to your pets?
Perfect.
Go in peace.
More natural armor, great stamina. Cool. We like it. Let's go. Now we could Hearthstone back, but I don't feel like it, man. I just wanna... I want to preserve that for a time when I actually need to do that. You know? Can't bite, can't growl at high level. We'll get your training points as we go through Elwyn Forest, because that's where it's leading us. Okay. Understandable. Let's take the Hippogriff to Aberdeen, then from Aberdeen to Menethil Harbor, and all that jazz.
To maintain our link to the mainland, we have hippogriffs constantly flying between Lutheran Village and Darkshore.
Yeah. Yay. Owl the Superb. A very superb owl. Great. And the boat to Menethil Harbor just left. Just want to get back to Iron Forge, so I may continue my quest for things of interest. Alright, hold on. Do this, do that. Just so I know when it's active and when it isn't. Although I think I have a UI element that already does that. The swing timer bar that I imported shows yellow if it's active. Raptor Strike is waiting. Getting a little sleepy. These things happen. Because unfortunately I am human. Quite unfortunately, in fact. Alright, hold on. I just had a brilliant idea. Binding. Change this to be this. Yeah, that works. Reload UI, change that. Thing, solidify it. Yep. The boat. The boat comes. Because the other keys that I had for those are kind of trickier to hit and remember. So I'd rather have punctuation. Yay. Just thinking about my UI a little bit. Yeah, I don't care. Fuck off, Reef Shark. Nobody gave a fuck. Ugh. Traveling is a lot of waiting for boats in this game. Anyway, it's a Friday. So, I don't know what the hell I was trying to get at with that, but
Feel free to browse.
maybe because I'm a little tired and generally not giving a damn while I wait for boats. Alright, let's get our bronze tube. If at all possible. If it ain't possible, then I don't know.
How are you?
Yeah, you don't have it. Screw that then. Doubtful that the shady merchant's gonna have another set of potions. So I'm just gonna skip that. Oh yeah, and I can use them. Which is good. Using them is good when you need to. Let's go to R4J. Finally back on track. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. Really helps out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow if you feel like watching more of my shenanigans in various video games. It's going to be mostly this for a while as I lose my sanity. Anyway, as always, more to come after this break. BRB.